sports, entertainment, politics, and social issues with your host, Magdalene, on the Mags Tribune media platform.
All right, welcome to the show, and I want to welcome all we viewers across the world where they watch this show today. And as you get the show, as always, they bring you information about sport, entertainment, politics, and social issues. Inside the show today, we got a lot of things for discuss. As this show, they do reality check on things that already happen inside the country. But inside the show today, we they look at SLFA as they don't announce their intention for appeal against the decision of CAF Organizing Committee for SECA, the match where they postponed to June. Say Salon supposed to play against Benin, so they postpone the match instead of do otherwise after a Salon become protest or become appeal. So also inside the show, we talk to the coach or the CEO for Clinical Football Academy, we're based in Sydney, as they set for do massive football trial with new intake and also get the old players and for showcase their talents. Same way, so inside the show, well, the other unfortunate as fire accident happened at the Kingtom Cricket Oval. Well, the fire been get for so big and a lot of motor car be born, although it not to affect the playing ground, the oval itself, but then get a lot of properties that will be lost. So this and all we will bring to you inside the show today. As me, your host, as usual, Magdalene Kone. And today I get two people who are the hosts. I expect Coach Lamin for joining very soon. I think a day. Coach Lamin from the FA, Wayne Lamin Tawali, the media man from the FA, and I get Ibrahim Sise, where now the coach and CEO for Clinical Football Academy now Sydney. First of all, I welcome you, Ibi. Welcome to the show.
I'd enjoy every minute I get to watch the show. So thank you for having me. Happy long weekend to all the viewers. All
right. Welcome to the show, Lamin Tawali, Coach Lamin.
Yes, good evening, Magdalene, and good evening, Coach, and thanks for having me.
All right, that's now Coach Lamin, the man the man who they talk for the FA. Very, very talented man, He get one quality where I want, but I never get I want to be bilingual, but not this English and fantastic. All right, we'll start the show. Viewers, you can help you share and make sure say this video reach far and wide, and same way so you can contribute to the show. I will show you the number soon. I will display on the screen. First, let's start with Coach Lamin. As we see up to this evening or in the afternoon, gonna be issue out a press statement where states say the FA officially announced the intention to CAF for appeal against the decision where the organizing committee will get for make for postpone the match instead of handing over the points to Sierra Leone after we Benin being failed for appeal for the match against Leon Steiner Stadium last Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you very much, Magdalene. As you know, the match day 6 for Salon and Benin, and also again the match day 151 of the African Cup of Nations qualifier, Cameroon 2022. We be see Usai the Benin them being done arrive, and where they be arrive. They'll not be able to do the COVID test at the airport, and we be still will drive the straight go to the hotel where they been take because the arrangement we care with them, we will be going to Benin, now then take care of we ourselves as an FA, then we them back come now they for take care of themselves. So we care them gonna be to money hotel side they been go day. So after Monday, so now Monday we be go and conduct the test. We did not cover people that go take them samples, they can go. Then we get the pre-match meeting on Monday also back again. After they don't take the test now, Country Lodge we go for that pre-match meeting day where we be go and elaborate and on other thing. So for the clean on Tuesday, now we been go for the match. But before the match, say CAF can designate so many people for let them able help them, especially when at this point in time when a COVID we're not a normal situation. So Dr. Songo Kundoyema, when in CAF been talking in the COVID-19 medical officer for CAF Naya, so now in be charged with that responsibility for communicate, take samples, care go doctor, and also again in back for communicate the results to them. So after we don't communicate the results to them because return to football, CAF and FIFA we don't carry this because of the we don't see say after say they be ban football especially the one whole world, but will be returned to football. So CAF become with this say okay, these are the rules and regulation all down one day. So the rules they tell you say you for always make sure say you give the test to the players them 2 hours before the match they play because of they know the pandemic. And also again, then get article 2 they tell you back say they for travel with 30 players because of this COVID. Why then don't? Because they say and say during this COVID you able go then go able say maybe 5, 6, 7 man. And say na 11 player and also again it can be 6 or 7 substitutes when 18 normally. But they can tell you say go with 30 or 24. So for the Benin side, they become with 24 players. So 5 of them players they also become and get COVID, where that we don't communicate to them from the hotel, na binti money. So the doctor be tell them, say with the match commissioner, say we don't get players them who don't get COVID. We win 5 of the players. So the sports minister, when Jerome Kwanda, him in talk say they don't believe the result, and also again the FA president when the Susan Maturin, we back again a FIFA council member, in back be talk say let them go now let the players they load inside the bus, let them can at the stadium, anything they become arrange and day. So the medical officer, because I was there as say as the media man, as say me they speak French, so I've been there for explain to them because there was a miscommunication. Also, Dr. Songo, they speak French, so I'll be going to explain to them, say this is the situation and this is the outcome of the result after we they be don't test the 80 man delegation where they be carried. So he didn't go and talk, say they don't believe they know inside the bus, then can at the stadium. So when they can at the stadium, the health authority then say we cannot allow you guys to come down for let every of them players they also go inside or for let them play simply because we not get 5 COVID. So we'll be suicide and resist, then do everything for let them not play the game. So after that one day again, the match commissioner is from Ghana. In back, we write again to CAF, say this is the situation. So CAF be able to talk, say okay, then they make a meeting. After that one day, they say the game is going to play around 7 to 9. So we waited 7, 8, 9. The game not play. So we be here say the matter has been adjourned to the Wednesday. So the Wednesday morning, we receive a mail from CAF for then say they don't postpone the match to the next FIFA window where they will be inside June. So expression and they pass. But as the FA, we have been, I tell them, we have been right to them, say we need explanation in which yardstick what we not use for we now postpone a game where we say where we ready for play and the Benin they refuse for play. So we if you say because of the refuse for play, so the rules they tell you say if you abandon match and refuse for honor the fixtures, you go lost 3 points and 2 goals to the opponent. But that's not be happen. So as an FA, we position is that we still appeal that decision, and that decision not been go down well with we inimical to we end with a plead for we they appeal for let them give you the point and let them sit down for that case, let them see how best then we will come with a fruitful thing. Because we come with several examples and because precedents they don't happen, you don't see Kenya inside the same Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers, Usai, Togo, and Kenya, and then go for go play. We be see Usai again, Togo, be say Kenya, the 4 players they been get COVID-19, and Dante be happen self way almost the coach be don't pick in team, they be don't always self reach na stadium. So him be still abide to the rules and then they. And also again, Zamalek, Al Ali, we see him. Also again, AS Vita, we see him. We see again Horea versus Milando Santos. So we count with all the instances they are say But why would not be forced for less situation, let other people then play? And even the same Benin, where they go play Nigeria, I will be the talk say he get COVID after a way they don't do the test, everything. Now Nigeria, you know, be get then can say it was positive, but still they not say they not they play, then go ahead and play the match because when they be talk to CAF be say they for play the match, or else they go lose the points because they know exactly which they go. As a football federation, now then they, hello, yes.
So the issue at point now, a lot of people they ask the question that why they're not been do the test by them inside now the airport when they arrive. Why then deciding for enter the country? And Alfonso also they asked that question. They welcome to the show, Alfonso. Yeah, Coach Lamin. Why the NACOVAC people they not been do the test from the airport?
Yeah, you know, say that I agree with you. Why they not been doing that question is very good. Yes, as you know, say na chartered flights they be carried. As you know, say Benin them back been play on the 20th. Now Benin been play, and after a way they been play on the 27th. Then they left straight from there and can inside Salon for there and can play on the 30th. So they be get a chartered flight, but the chartered flight, I think they be get an issue where then come on inside Cotonou. After Cotonou, then go inside Dakar. According to them, they say so many weeks time and all that, and they reply they become fatigue and all that one day, and 80-man delegation. They say they can still able to go do one at the hotel. So we be plead to the NACOVAC people and say, let them go do the test because they are tired, although we know say yes, this is not a law of the country. So we do it out of good faith and goodwill because this is about sport. Because we say before we go inside Lesotho, we not just reach no more at the airport, we do COVID test. We go, we enter inside Lesotho the other day for the game, now in them do we test and the results come on. And so most of the country they can do, you know, they go no more at the airport we do. So we say give them that concession. Because this is all about fair play for them not say they feel intimidated and all that thing and they so now in that basis that we do so for answer a question we do out of goodwill for let them go talk about that is not an excuse say even they're not doing at the airport or they doing under the law tell you say you for not present the result to the team before 2 hours before ever kickoff, and which did the SLFA and also again the medical officer from CAF make sure say they do exactly what the rules and regulations say.
Yeah, that's again another issue where people they raise the time factor. Some people say maybe the time short because the time when people are aware about the issue now, where the Benin team arrive in a stadium, then find out say they're not great for on ball like for condom from them boss for go play. Now that time the information come out say COVID issues and all. So what time they actually receive this result and how side they receive this result? Because people they ask if they don't get it earlier.
Yeah, thank you very much. As you know, say way SLFA get game, especially where there is an event where you get for involve French people, either it be referee, it be the opponent team or match commission or anything, are they highly fully involved? What make they say? Because people don't know exactly what happened. Some they say the results arrive late. All that an assumption because they were not there. They cannot testify. Me, when they talk to you, so Mama Magdalene, I was with Dr. Songo. The results come on 12-16. Now in the result come on. So when the result come on 12-16, Dr. Songo called me immediately because they done at the secretariat. We try for arrange about this pass because you know say CCTV back in camp, then back need me help. I'm na me one grade day for translate what I think them now the football federation. So I be so tight up that day, but the general secretary tell me say la left immediately la go Dr. Songo with the match commissioner because the match commissioner as you know say in back na English they speak is from Ghana. So now me go with them and we go give them the list of the players. We say 5 players has been tested positive. So they're not for on board the bus. Now we isolate them inside the hotel so that they're not go. But then bulldoze. And what do we go do? We not get anything.
Yeah, at this point, where will not be involve the police because we still get laws of we land. You know, what kind of country you can't do bulldoze. You know, listen to authority. In fact, in first place, for even denying the results, for contest the legality of the results first, na breach. So why will not be involved the presence of the police, the Sierra Leone police?
Thank you very much. As you know, say the response, then self gets then emergency response also win at the security factor. After that one day, Dr. Songo did the state, he called Nakovac, and Nakovac be go call a spokesman when Solomon Jamiru, he kind of seen and even tell them, say, them people they are so not for don't move. But because we go bulldoze from the hotel now, I don't come the stadium, time not still late. He said for peace. Because I know say he's a minister and also the minister of sports was there, they exchange and talk to themselves as a minister, as a government people. So we be talk, say we as an FA, this is the law of the land. We don't get anything where to we will do concerning this, because even the FA president will say, I mean, if they talk about French, say now so now they teach you them where they do this. I say we not get anything so far where to be able. This is now law of the land. So if you then say now this will for don't do, this is what you guys should do, because this is the law of the land and nobody no day supreme or way past the law of the land. This is not an SLFA issue, any other thing. So there be no, but the police them, because of them back not be one for let them feel away because the government to government. So the minister and Mr. Jamiru they be talk, I think understand the able come. Then after again, where the match commissioner intervene, say that they call CAF. I think now from that point the team be returned back in a hotel. They not be allowed for let all the players in Kingdom. So now in that event, they then go back in a hotel. Then after, we then say the game go play around 7 or 9 o'clock. Where that's not be really be happen. But so for answer your question, yes, the security people we are involved. As you know, say we not to we the arrest. We not get that mandate. Follow we arrest or follow we wait till follow we force. This now a game, now a football. We're not going to use brutality from the hotel. The only thing what we need now for let them comply. We just they tell them say this now the situation like any other country. I don't care if we Salon over several times where we go play a friendly match here. We play last year where we go inside Mauritania, we go inside Niger. 3 or 4 officials. You know, we don't pick team. We're gonna stay there and say Umoro Sengele Bangura, doctor winner. Core fitness and also again Eric Fumba, they said they have been tested positive. What do we do as a federation? We comply because now we hotel and come we make sure say they don't go, we isolate them, and the same thing happened with Twitter Senegal. Go with the under 20, the same thing happened 2 players and also again with team manager. So there was the technical director. They say they have been tested positive. So what do? We comply to what they see. So now only one for let them comply with you now in. So if you don't not be agree for comply, we're not going to use violence for let them not treat say Salon will look bad than now. So now he make will not use any violence, or we not agree for comply. Now he make the best authority way for communicate on be CAF, and we do that one day.
All right, continue for stay with me. I will come to you back. A name na Lamin Tarawali, in the media officer for the Sierra Leone Football Association. I come now to my other guest where na EBC say EB. Once more, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah, tomorrow you get for host a massive trial in Sydney. First of all, tell me what in this trial they about.
Well, this na open day for the young player age between 5 and 12. This is an opportunity for my experience how for building foundations for develop individually and also with other players. So this is a very good chance where they're able for experience training where they get structure where all the training get a foundation base for where they develop. So this the kick off now 1 p.m. tomorrow. Now that field where we're able for where we'll play Sunday, every Saturday, Sunday we're able for play under. So this is not the top pitch. So you able for everybody for me to come because this, say we always they play there. So this is not for the opportunity for the young people that for me to come inside. So
okay. All right. So also na the pitch, also na the park.
The pitch na grass park. Oh man, no usa will.
Grass park na the one na Yenora.
Laguna, the top field. So yes, get all the equipment there, all necessary things there, and then we get barbecue after. So yeah, now for really good opportunity for enjoy a good day of football.
Okay. Welcome to the show, Fode. I see Fode Kamara follow it. Thanks for watching. And now that you bring them players that have come together, first we viewers and go once for know what's in the age limit and how many players get for involved.
Well, look like say groups of 10 onwards, because waiting the thing is the age brackets now 5. If you accept your age 4 turning 5, you're eligible for may come, and from players from if you're 12 turning 13, you're eligible for come. So this now the grassroots, so to say, now grassroots, and a very good way you to start then think they're young, because the way football is so now, you get for really, if you want for aspire for maybe play football, you got for really get into the system at a very young age, because you know say where the age gap from 18 onwards is very difficult to make kind of this country. So now if you open the doors then now and you develop them now, we're able to get new pathways to the top league then. You get a lot of skill acquisition program then, where if you're able to get that system there, you get that exposure. That exposure able to take you to all the different clubs there now. So now if it starts now, and then the one that are able to understand the game, learn the game, and also enjoy the game, it'll take a long way.
Okay, so one good listener watch and they say, what in they inspire EB, because this for the Salon community very new. We see the Sudanese and they do other communities they do but for the Salon community very new. I know few guys like Fode, Vandy and all, they're very robust in looking at how for develop grassroots football within the Salon community in Sydney for good chance to Sierra Leone players them, for getting that kind of smooth pathway. Like you say, go to 18, 15, then you expect for play senior football. Now the time you will start for play and all. So what's really they inspire you?
Well, the inspired thing where I don't develop is because I don't go to that pathway. I don't experience everything necessary for me in Mekam. I don't go to different environments them where they get their own football structure. Like for the previous show, I'm gonna US, I'm gonna Europe, Asia, all in country, then they get different structure how they're able to develop player them. So for incorporate all them different techniques then to me own, and for don't see the pathway for the young player they forget now make it inspiring for me I show them these insights, because not so all people get an opportunity for not say to get the knowledge for go to other levels them. So at least if you're able to pass them to the player them, they get a sense of direction. I make this very inspiring for me, and also inspiring for me. I create player and develop them, player them, because the reward in the end is Lexef again get a big name for himself. These are able to play parts parandi.
Okay, now let me look at this as Alfonso they ask question. Alfonso they say another question as Seoul. First of all, they wish you well in the trial tomorrow. Alfonso de Sierra Leone, civil society organization person, and it done they work with sport, education, and different things. In the same way, so they say, please replicate this in Sierra Leone. I don't say that's not a long-term process.
Yes, that one day, a long-term process, but always there and I'll be back in my mind, say I want to develop some player in Sierra Leone, because we get this idea for build like a training complex, mobile and like nice field there, facilities there for footballers them. So like a footballer environments, and then connect with different clubs there if they're successful. So yes, now opportunity in there at the back of my mind. So I just want to build the foundations of all the young talents now. I've been get the privilege to work with some young player in for Force, and it's really nice for see them understand and listen and follow instructions them. So yes, this is now a very opportunity I look for in the future. But I don't know, also want to develop some player now, and then when COVID and all the issues then for all what's it in color for all kind of small, then we'll go around and then develop something there.
Okay. I will come to you back. Let just come to Coach Lamin again. Lamin.
No problem.
Yes.
Lamin, now logo in detail. The release owner issue house when I get some the first release owner be issue so when I go challenge the decision. When I mention some article and they when I feel say the Benin people let breach. You were able to explain this proper to reviewers them out there so they will get broad understanding of what's in the go on.
Yeah, exactly. We've been do the first release also again. We be telling people and say one of the yardstick we then use for let them say the match has been postponed, and also again we say the non-state time, because if there is a problem and also again when I sit on that decision, so at least I feel say when I for come out with a tangible reason, when I go tell people and say, oh, the thing being postponed because of so thing, maybe made because of so thing. So because of all that one day not be able for let them explain and to we as a football federation, and also again with the outcome, because you know say we wait till state the every side CAF.com. If you go there, it all over. But on not state say now because of this reason now image, because if you postpone a match where you know say something for happen while they postpone. So we see say for let them postpone a match, that circumstances not happen inside these particular fixtures. Yeah, because the match was not abandoned. Once the match they not come inside, they say because of pitch deviation, all anything they not be happen. And the people they even refuse for let them adhere to the return to football regulations, them with them violate one. Where they tell you say when you come, you for make sure say you comply with the health authority in the country. And second, you dey receive the result 2 hours before ever such team if ever una dey go inside the pitch. And two, then tell you say back say you for always comply with the health protocol, so then violate all anything they ask for. So for let them say them postpone, so now you make first release say they not state and one for let them state. So coming to the second release where you don't display so now the screen for viewers, this will state are they clear, because one for let people they know say we as a football federation we know they sit down then rob we or then rob we the rob we broad daylight as a football federation where we self offer with the rules and regulation, because football is all about rules and regulations. Yeah, not to by sabi, not to by paddy, not to by big nation, not to by small nation. The law they under for everybody so far. Now it make anything so far it be organization and get rules and regulation and they for follow. So we follow them due. So now it make we second release what we put today. We don't talk say as far as we concern, we don't give an ultimatum of 1 week. If they no respond or do not do anything, but we left with no option but we go for appeal. And the only side where you know say you appeal where you aggrieved inside football matter na CAS. So we not get any option if they no adhere for let them follow the rules and regulations where they now return to football for CAF, return to football with FIFA and CAF, and also again the rules and regulation of football where guide the competition. They just go sit down, they say the match has been postponed to a FIFA next FIFA windows where they open. So we see say that day in unacceptable, and we see as a justice not be done to Salon as a nation. So we as a football federation, where we get a mandate also again for uphold the football and run them, we go pursue this case to the last. Then now we own position down there to the press release where we put today Friday the 3rd of April 2021.
So in the appealing process or in the appeals process, what if CAF continue for say then stand by the word then postpone the match?
Well, if you then say then stand by the word and postpone the match, now you make us say if we don't go to the appeals committee, they're not able, yeah, we then cast we they go. So the court of arbitration for sport, if you say then they go tell me now, say then they go do the ruling now, say okay, CAF, we are the competition department of CAF we are right or they were wrong. Nadande, we just want interpretation, Mark Darling. You and me no not go fit, then the court just go say, okay, Lamine get right or you get right. Therefore, explain the reason. Because of this reason, he make Magdalene get right. Because of this reason, now he make Lamine get right. But for go say no more, okay, this get right without any better explanation, you don't go for appeal court. So now that we self they do. If we go now the committee of appeal, we don't tell them. If you do not adhere to what you say or anything so far, so not left with no option but for gonna cast when at the court of arbitration for sport, when at the last result now the way we will get as a football federation.
In the press release where come out from Cairo March 31st, just after the issue, CAF not state any reason. They not state any clause where Salon break or that of Benin. So would that be actually do this report to CAF where make them send this guy's scanty press release? And at this the Benin people at the bench on. Now we go come to the other issue where they say some of them players all return back, then prove negative and all.
Yeah, as you know, say where football they play, they get so many people they already report to CAF. One, the match commissioner in reports, they send out to CAF. The referees, they send the reports to CAF. The security officer, they send the reports to CAF. The medical officer, they send a report to CAF. And even the Sierra Leone Football Association back, they send their reports to CAF. So they get a series of people them where they send their reports them to CAF. And CAF can send also again a media officer for later can go then with but because of this COVID situation, now he make media officer not come and they can get also a coordinator now they don't bring come. Now he make the coordinator back again not come because of this health issues either for common COVID and the match coordinator way for don't come. When I in the sector now for Wafu where they come on all the way na Kivad when na Jessing in get COVID in Ebuka the media officer for come all the way Cameroon back not be able to come because of flight and all these things. So all them people and they can say report. So all this waiting together, I feel saying all them people also work on the report where they send. But even self at that they send a report. I feel say una for those data as they see the release where you don't this display on the screen, they're not able to talk. Waiting make the match not play. Would that wrong? Waiting make them postpone. At least if una they put on for make sure say this is the reason. Now email could postpone. This is the reason. Now email could do this. This is the reason. Now email could do that. But they're not able to explain anything inside the release. They just say the game for all play the Wednesday. But why not go play Wednesday? Because at the deadline that one day for all the foreign based player they report back now the club there. That's not the reason they couldn't able to play the match. And not to that reason that we want to know. And that is not even valid. Because they see the European they play back on Wednesday, where we see the European qualifier, they all play again for the various club them. So that is itself not be able tangible, they not be even tangible to we as a football federation. So now make we stay the release so them will not make any sense to we. We need a better interpretation. With which grounds they stand say we for therefore postpone the match for let play inside June. Now then they no more want as a football association.
All right. I display this particular picture for bring up this issue. A lot of people they say people in social media take different sides. Some people they say the result is fake. You get Sierra Leone as yourself, we not believe say the result not true. Others they say why them forgive 5 main Benin player, the starting player, they wouldn't have the starting 11 from the goalkeeper and all with the main striker. Why them wasn't them positive? But that's somebody they aim at who that gets COVID. They say nobody get COVID because of that. And other people they say if not be 1 or 2 better than for be play. So you been there, Coach Lamine. You there where them be hand over this result or you just go there after the handover. Because some people feel that this is a make-up story.
Well, that's unfortunate, as they say, yeah, that is the view of others, and then they their own thinking and their own perception. But as far as me concerned, I don't tell you say from the process where it starts. Are they from the starting to finish? Because I get a big role for play inside this game, especially where French country is them, especially Benin when a French country. Yeah. So not in other way be they go on when a communication way another day. Because the only person we go there for is the communication because of the French why they talk. Yeah, Magdalene. So all of this, I was there with Dr. Songo where we gonna be Timani, where they go communicate, say 5 of them player, Aledi, Jadel, Mune, and out of Kwani. So he said then 5 players they have, so they have all been tested positive of the COVID-19. Yeah, so the doctor make them clear. So for let somebody say then just go and pick all those players. So then they have say that statement they now their own opinion he left to them, but then they not to making. So what you go talk? You go talk say because of England, then go say Poland, then get 4 cases when are the starting player. So they want to talk say England back Mina for 4 of Poland the players. And remember England then you even the locomotive Oscar player, don't forget in him. He gets a antibody. You don't understand. Don't take injection.
He don't get this COVID from last year.
Yeah, you don't see. So then they always say the other one get antibody will be say COVID. So all that thing they are so find as a football as a country because when I want to let people they understand this not to SLFA fight. This is Sierra Leone and people on social media are there over 10 French forum the winner sports forum them and even this 6:30 we win at 18:30 GMT. I still again the reports for RFI when I Radio France International inside France, where they be interview me, they even come with that issue and say, well, the allegation away they go that the country, they not they talk about the Football Federation. Now a country as that because they know say the federation is not in charge for conduct the test and also again for pull the results. They not saying a government issue. They say the country rob them where they the allegation where they get from the Benin say the country one rogue them all anything. They say it's not about Football Federation. So if people that they feel say this fact now about Football Federation that one day is undone because all the forums then why are they so they even not talk now turn out to francophone and anglophone because they see people they in this the other French country then they support Benin in this case. Now only a few of sports journalists then where they reason where they not support say they just want up Salo because they see say na a small nation or they see say maybe the francophone and Tuboku inside CAF. So now then where there's some sport journalists them. But most of the French country they be in Benin for them make sure say they push and they talk about the cities in there. The cities in the 99.9 all they be in there. So now this will be
even the kind of salon page abuse, This sports they say those test results are controversial. But in the same instance, we see the same thing happen to Kenya of 4 players or so. Where then be test positive, but Kenya go ahead and play the match. Now I bring this Iwobi picture because it stated clear, say CAF cleared Iwobi to play in today's game against Lesotho. The Super Eagles players earlier tested positive following the COVID-19 test conducted on the Super Eagles squad on arrival in Porto Novo, Benin Republic. So if people not trust the result from Salon, but they tend to trust the result from Benin, I think there is issue. And another set of people, they say why they know so them people they are positive. Then Nakovac or Unana the FA allow them for left Salon and for that isolate them day. And because when the team happened to Fomba, Philip Core and that of Zengele, they be stay back. I can recall say the rest of the team be return Salon whilst then stay back on isolation. Why they allowed many players and for go?
Okay, thank you very much. So then also the Football Federation get that one day. So after that day, that game day, we be in our office till 12. Even General Kelly Conte be even called the Secretary General when Mr. Christopher Kamara. He explained them the situation, how then they do. So the COVID law not tell you say if you get COVID, they will left the country, especially when you get a chartered flight. But the government, like for example, where they been Canada, the government of Salon, they write to the government of Benin say, and also again to the flight management say, so people then get a COVID-19. So if una say una they receive them inside una flight, if una say una they receive them inside una country, it date at una your risk. But then as a country, not going to stop them, say they not they go because now out of Salon they go, not to inside Salon they come. So now it make them right and take an una
Okay, we dey talk to Coach Lamin from the FA.
The minister signed as a government representative now, because the minister of sport come.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Coach Lamin. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so you see, so then do the undertaking, the government official will be there now, the minister is signed. Then after that, they send a foreign affairs, they say, okay, now the player there, and beside they get a chartered flight, so let them go with it. So we, for example, they talk say Fomba and also Philip Core and that of Umaro Zengele Bangura who go na Niger. Then the Niger authority be asked we, say if we been get a chartered flight, we able take the players then because they go now with country. They not get any problem with that day. If the flight agree, then the salon agree for receive we, they are okay with that. But that time they will not get a chartered flight because we for don't take flight from Niger, Niamey. We dey go na Togo from Cotonou. We go Ghana, we can salon. So they're not going to allow that one. That we say not going to take the risks. And besides, Umaro Segele Bangura no be for car with twist straight. If for go straight inside Swaziland, win at Zurich. So all these things be happen. And we let's show you one example. That time when we go for the under 20 inside Senegal, after they be don't go say two of the players then get COVID, and also again the coordinator winner Umo Rappel. Camara, they say they get COVID. So the minister been come because I was there also. He come meet me personally. Say, I want for let you tell the head of delegation when I be BJ, a executive committee member, if the flight agree for let them go with Tuna. Because I been a chartered flight from Senegal for Salon. If the flight agree and the people of Salon agree, will they allow for Launa go with the two players and also again with Tuna with them. But because of officials them, the director of NSA been there, the deputy minister been there, and also again, none of them not been agreed. They say, no, exam, follow we go with them people there because they carry the quarantine with all. So that was the reason why we left the two players them, and also again, Mohamed Rappel Bangura because we're afraid for let them not quarantine. But any authority so far can agree for let you go with COVID patients. Now, make the COVID people who side they sit down and who side they sit down, we not they get any contact so far. The distance they did, all the and then first they don't the flight before now load. So an officer say that there is a too much of problem. Say if you get COVID, you know for travel for go na your country. If you country ready for accept and the flight people are ready for accept, then you can travel.
All right, continue for stay with me, Coach Lamin. And they display all them picture there because this now waiting we see this evening where two of the players them where them be say positive among the five na Salon for the Benin team don't return to France, and then future for them team inside the match where them play. You get Cedric and that of Dosu where the all two then say well they're negative according to the results where they say then go get na France as well. So I think say we go come to that, Coach Lamy, because CAF, I think don't reach a peak where CAF need for call for the result them all and tally them. Because if this issue don't come to negative and positive, then I will come to make a talk to EB quickly. EB, since the trial happen tomorrow and you say 1 p.m. and you expect parent them for come with them picking them, is it that you don't get the required number now, or it's still open to the public? As long as you are a Sierra Leonean or you're not African within the Sydney community?
Yes, it's still open to all interested players inside the age group. This just to give the opportunity for me to experience structured training and also the quality of the training. So this is still open. Still get a lot of interested players there and parents from all different parts of Sydney interested for come. So yes, a very good experience. So I'm really looking forward to the attendance for tomorrow. All the equipment there and everything. So yeah.
So before I be the end the first session with you, Alfonso will be the ask say if you get any link with clubs then at Salon where you were able for get connections with, like we see other clubs and as Salon get linked with, clubs the way they Europe and all.
Well, that one then a possibility at the moment. Because I don't know if you know, I've been getting a partnership with a sports management company based in Europe. We partners them, so they waiting at the program for that. There is exchanging of players. Some of them wanted the Kaya, the other one they go behind us. So that one exchange program. What to be happening last year, but I'm doing last year October, because the window in October now for where a lot of interested clubs they look for player, and but at that time they will get all this COVID issue where foreign player they able for Canada country, lots of restrictions around this. So look like say this year able for can later in the year, but that one there for like senior players. Then also if not young player there where you get interest for clubs them even here. Now opportunity that one there also. So the limit, there no limits to any player then, like say the ability level, grassroots level or even advanced level, the door they're open there for the young player then.
Okay, so what do you aim for achieve at the end of this trial on Sunday?
The aim for the players and the trials is because, like I said, we get the 6 months in-season program, which they start April 9th. So this now give the direction there for the player and for me, give that time frame for me to improve. Because for me a player improve, you got to really get that time frame. Say, before just count 2-3 weeks and just say, hey, before develop for that level, they know, and it'll work. So this now opportunity for some player then for getting insights of this training session before they will go to that season-long training process. This now give the ability for me to play and also train during the week, so they get that consistency there. This for me to adapt. Yes.
You'll be finding it difficult for get parents them for come on board and give them picking them for the process, because we know that now an issue where difficult inside the salon community, especially when it comes to sport. And
that one that they always challenge them for football. You always get the one day, maybe yes, maybe no. But this where football now, what you don't find is if opportunity there, you go for look and say, if I not take the opportunity, what's for me not happen? Because now just like say either a yes or no. Because you get someone there where they're able to turn into something where you not even think they're able to happen. So this now not for just say like a hard decision for me to make, because now Sunday now 1 p.m. an opportunity for me experience opportunity for me just develop and enjoy the game and also learn. So if the picking they enjoy the game, able for giving that pathway and consistency for they enjoy the game. So
and first also they say OP will profile each of the boys.
Yes, absolutely. So this now opportunity for, like I say, for club them for me to know the player them, because each and every player get different skill sets where they good at fitness, or if not good enough for dribble, or for good enough striking the ball, all the things they're necessary. So yes, this
and one other thing again, like you mentioned, saying for the club they know the boys. So how many big clubs in Sydney would they expect? We ever see people from Sydney FC or Sydney Wanderers, or the Marinas and all?
Yes, that one then the process for the player for develop. If the player is suitable for that level there, the opportunity is there for that one day.
Yeah, so you don't invite any big scouts from them clubs here for grace the occasion on Sunday?
Well, what's it happen is inside the program itself. So the trial now the insights of the program. When the program is off, the visiting scouts they become aware where they can inside the program, because the program they able for sure say they get some player that were consistent, able for develop the talent name.
All right. Okay. Before we round up, I will come to you again. Let us just talk to Coach Lamin. Coach Lamin, one issue where they go around again now the fact that the FA, a lot of people believe say the FA fail for give respect to the local press. So the local press, if they give blind eye to waiting they happen. So First of all, this issue of accreditation, let we clear up. Would that be they in charge and why they're not able to accredit local journalists then?
Yeah, thank you very much. This issue of accreditation, I know if you say it too itself, although yes, people will be feel aggrieved. But yeah, the accreditation, the General Secretary of the Sierra Leone Football Association was in charge of the accreditation. Yeah, but we be able to accredit few journalists them we be opportune for let them accredit because what we receive from FIFA, what's it from CAF, now only for 19 journalists them, and then 19 journalists then say mind you say they be specify the kind journalists them we they want to see inside that stadium day. They be talk say they want for C10 TV crew, and as you know say Salon we not get right for how we broadcast the game. Now only one TV station now in they been give the right and they self is just the do the production, but you know the broadcast and out na in TV. That and assist TV when I in CAF go pay, they come all the way Guinea, then come, then do the match production, they send on France, now the CAF center, then after that one day, then share the link to all the other one that will be done by the copyright. Because you know, say as me na media man, and also give offer with the CAF media, them matches they are so now by the package now all the satellite that they buy. Like for example, Canal where you they buy package, you they buy for the Africa Cup of Nations qualifier, you they buy the African Champions League, you they buy the African Confederation Cup, and any other thing again we get for like for the Chan, the under 17, the under 20, now that package they buy from CAF for the year. So CAF now can pay TV people and for let them come, then do the match production, then they can send the images to all the other one that will be bye. So now image. So when they come now 10 of them. So then 10 people and they will become all of them are from CIS Media and the crew was 15. So what do we do as a football federation? We make sure say the 19 where then give we forget, we pull 10, we give CCTV, we get for photographers, and also again SLBC and that of AYV, they not tell we say they want for itself the game. Because we know say they not get right for let them broadcast the game. So what you tell them, we tell them say we're not going to give you simply because we not get right for let them broadcast the game. So what do we do as a football federation? Now me go back again and talk to the people and they do ya one for let them take feed from una. For let una go able to give you image. So what they do, they say they're not going to give you feed because this na CAF pass rights na CAF pass rights na Cairo for let they able to give you. So what me able to do? I say this is no need for right CAF. What we they do now? Let AYV take them, cable them, then put a bien on a camera because the camera will be the video. You get about 2-3 slots where you able still put your cable. So now that the AYV do, we give AYV 2 pass, and that was not even enough. You see, so now something like that one day, and not only journalists then feel aggrieved because of pass, even the executive committee members now only one pass then give them. By right, executive committee member, you get in wife, you get in people, you get other one them, they no get. You see, even the office of the minister, the office of the president, the office of the chief minister, parliament, all them people in there. Member of 200 of what they say now we for. When I the one no stadium forget. And that's one get where the one no stadium forget. Mind you say Benin back gets there. Benin get it. Because they tell you say now 60-60. Now E for B. So that's 60-60 now
why,
1 point.
But would you understand say Benin car with more media officers than the one that we are credit for your own side?
Yeah, Benica with 10 media officers. So after what we be done, make a request for how we get additional of 30, we go hard for how we get 230. So they tell we say where the addition where we they give una for make sure so una share out with Benin because Benin come with 80 man delegation. And that 80 man delegation by right now only 60 then get right for how we the entitled for let them watch the game. And that 60 day include back again the players and the technical team. So when we do that request and then no back say Benin come with 80, so our request was granted by the
you still get some local media officials the way they say the pass system for media go to the Texas and people they text on behalf of the FA instead of journalists them. So
Whether
that make they say they turn blind eye to waiting they go on social media. Nobody need challenge the Benin people, and they all over. Me said on the follow that they abuse the FA president, abuse the country, but we know they get much counter for like for counter them on waiting then they say, and then they use that as an advantage for like CAF say then get right by waiting be happen.
well, I know if you say that they na a waiting self for a patriotic Sierra Leonean. Despite everything, if you say all of them media people in the way Canada, they all agree with the FA. Not all of them. And they tell you back, say most of them people in the way become na independent journalists, them, but there be always opportunity for travel with the Benin Football Federation because they count a chartered flight. I get about 3 of me colleague them where would they work for CTV na Guinea, would they work for RFI, and would they work back for Africa numero 1, where when Africa number 1, when a renowned radio station at Gabon, where we all they do correspondence for them all. Yeah, so they all agree with the president, FA president, they all and they, but they don't look to that one day. We know it, they tell me they say country first. We know say we were wrong. We know say what we federation do is wrong, but this na country business. We know they say because then they after that day we dey go talk am, but now we dey defend the country because this is not about the FA president today that win and match again. He said this is about Benin. This is not a Benin Football Federation. This is about national team, so we are going there. So I feel say this na a time where all Sierra Leone for put everything apart. This is about national team. This is not about Madam Aisha, not about Coach Lamy, not about Chris. This is about Salon. They don't ever talk say Salon Football Federation they go play. They say Sierra Leone national team. If this country qualify, not to the FA no more they get the praise. Even the government of the day they get the praise. Salon they get the praise because now Salon flag them for go put there. But Sierra Leone they get opportunity for travel for let them go there. Alex not to the FA care they go there simply because Salon they play. So you they get access or they go inside Cameroon without with visa free anything so far. So this now the time where everybody for one come together for let we able to say yes, what they did was very wrong. The Benin and although they don't say what they do is wrong, but they still they be in a country that they support.
Yeah.
Despite
So the team where the thing where they confuse people now the fact that they are this I'll not be able to upload the rules on COVID for matches the way they play now because I forget to upload under the system. There are these clear rules where they state the way how the matches then for be processed now in terms of if you not do this that you go lost 2 points and 2 goals and 3 points blah 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 to the opponent. So why with all this will happen, but yet still CAF one for robbery because it's not clear manifestation of being a smaller nation in Africa, or because Benin are regular people in the African Cup of Nations and the Francophone fight and all like you say earlier. So with all these rules, people be expected the very night after 11 o'clock, 9 o'clock when I be the final game time. Therefore, don't award the point to Salon.
Of course. So now they all we they watch as a football federation. We take and say we be disadvantaged. So now we serve the first for because also now right. The clear rules are there. If you not agree for let you cooperate with the authorities and the medical people, this is not normal time for God's sake, Mark Darling. This is not a time of pandemic, you see, and this is not a time of distress and all that thing. This is not a normal time. So now in CAF tell you say you even get right for let you register 30 players now the same as. And you even get right for travel with 30 players. It depends on your pocket or how you want for let you do them. You don't understand? Because then they know say for seeing situation that they happen, like current situation they also don't happen. Alali play with IS Vita. Over 7 of IS Vita they player they tested positive. But because of now a rich club that travel with a rich man squad, they be travel with it was
so how many player Benin travel to Salon?
Now 24 players. So if they give
so
5,
it means they be get enough. They be get enough people there for replace them. Exactly. Okay, Coach Lamin.
And the rules they tell you say, Alexa, if you not come with enough, you don't understand. The game not they stop. So if you not get the number, where for play the man still the match the point that they award to the other team because not to they tell you say for let knock out enough player. Now make the state and say you get right for register 30. You able to travel with 30 if you like, but then all 30 not go play. Now 5 changes no more you get in 3 quarter.
Thank you very much, Coach Lamin, for joining me today. Before you go quick one, I seen the sports group the whole day they say, well, the Premier League for kickoff on the 23rd of April. You go confirm this for me?
Yes, say me not go talk about the Premier League because as you know, say Ishmael na in the media officer for the Premier League.
I will get Ishmael at the
yes,
show maybe by
exactly. But myself don't see that day, and I like the decision we then take as a football federation because Uber guide them say if we say they play Omen away, so with this two leg. So with the same say we go late for the African Champions League, considering the fact that some country like Guinea they don't almost go 8, 9, 10 games, and time not then we favor again for law we able register. So now he make the Premier League ball total and fit say for law we not late. For law we go able get a representative for let them go now the African Champions League and the CAF Cup. So they say law we only play one leg, So that they can force if they go straight. If the FA Cup play, the one where they win the FA Cup, they go now the CAF Confederation Cup. But if that's not happening at all, the first man go now the Champions League and the second man they go now the Confederation of African Champions League. So now that one day we do them. So I feel say that day it really timely and a good one that they follow we play a one leg league as say now we don't get 18 teams now where they can play the Sierra Leone Premier League because we don't get 4 where we don't have party 14. We don't get Salon Police where don't come. We don't get Usum Star. We don't get Baibure Warriors. And we don't get a Mantore Slifa. We don't come again for the second time.
Okay.
Salon Police for the first time. Usum Star for the second time. Baibure Warriors for the first time. So we don't get 18 Premier League teams and we don't come. So if we say we play home and away, so I feel say we're not going to catch the time. So now he make them say, no, we play one leg league where they say it will start on the 23rd. But if you say where you get the media officer, he will able to explain in details.
Yeah, I will talk to Ishmael. Thanks for joining us. We hope for the getting at this show for the give confirmation of things the way they happen at the FA. Like come to you, EBS with the round up. I go there with you na the trial tomorrow. So how many coaches then get for the on board, or now you want to get for the with the boys them on the trial? Yeah, Ibi, you get me?
Sorry.
Yeah, I say how many?
Sorry.
Yeah. How many coaches them get for day with you tomorrow, or now you want to get for day with the boys them?
Yeah, so I'll get a couple volunteers there for me to help tomorrow, just for coordinates the different parts of the training for tomorrow, but mainly for like I say, now for just introduce football to the young one then, because the first thing is where they will foresee football at the different aspects for me to enjoy the game. So this is not the opportunity for me to get the introduction of football. So this is not the starting stages of the developments.
Okay, so like you said, the starting stages. We round up the show now. If somebody for the first time where they Sydney, you say we they get this trial and you want to begin for join, but you not be the register earlier. How we will get on to you?
All the Oscar for do. Well, left me at the post the details there for tomorrow. So the venue. Also the contact number if you want to message me or contact me directly. I will give you the details there for the ground and the venue and the time. So now just open training session for all young players them for me to enjoy the game. I left the details them and share to all the one day where they're interested. This now do the step where you're on the pathway for me to succeed in football today.
Okay, so one last thing, the trial not just for Sunday, or it will continue every weekend.
Just for Sunday, the program starts on April the 9th. April the 9th, a season-long program where you can train consistently throughout the year around your club schedule. If you not get club, this now the services were provided for me to assist to get inside the club. So yes, this is now an opportunity for to get all the resources there for me to make come.
All right, thank you very much. Where you join with today, I hope for joining at the venue on Sunday. And name na EBCC, and I will also get Coach Lamin Tarawale from the FA. We going to bring you information about sports, entertainment, education, and more inside the show. This is not the checkpoint. Well, we don't do reality check on the football while away salon we get with Benin. As the FA, don't say they not agree to the rule, to the decision where CAF don't take, say that they postpone the match, the FA don't appeal. And they appeal against that rule. If CAF not agree for listening to them in 1 week time, then go take the case to the people them we're responsible for listening to case them inside football win a cast. Until then, me now you host Magdalene. I will join you again some other time inside the show. And hope say you will help me share this video. Follow me on Instagram at official Magdalene Kone, at official Magdalene Kone Max Tribune, on Facebook at Magdalene S. Kone or Max Tribune Media Platform, and on Twitter at Magdalene S. Kone, and same way so on YouTube you can subscribe to my channel at Max Tribune Media Platform. Until then, stay blessed.
Point Podcast, where we dive into trending stories on sports, entertainment, politics, and social issues with your host, Magdalene, on the Mags Tribune Media Platform.